Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Night Warfare. It is a pleasure to see you. I hope that wherever you find yourself, this Wednesday is treating you very, very well. Being pinged. Um, oh, there he is. Yeah, hang on a second. And Giorgio, I think I'm getting some echo off of your headset.
Yeah, sure. I have to
Yeah,
take
come
off the.
on. I was wondering if OJ was going to come in because I'm going to split up. The one thing I'm going to do is see if Giorgio gets a secondary command if that second core ever shows up. But anyway, again, I'm still hearing myself in my own headset.
It's me. Let me see how I have to.
All right. I hope everybody, as I say, is doing very, very well. Tonight on Wednesday Night Warfare, we are turning away. We are going to turn a little bit away from that thing that we have been doing with Quatre, because we have before us the opportunity to take on the first battle in our 1809 Scharnhorst campaign for our much beloved Blucher system. Before I talk about any of that, let me get out the tweet because Dalinor is going to be looking for it. Because Dalinor, as I think you all know, is Napoleon, but he can't be with us tonight. So he has designated Jeff to be his commander tonight. How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing well, and we had extensive conversations about this.
Oh, there was stratification. All right. Well, excellent.
I don't know if it was. I said it was conversation. I don't know. If strategy is the right word. So we'll see.
Let's see here. There we go. We have a tweet out. All set. We also have the man himself, the Archduke Charles, has come to the field. We have Giorgio all the way from Milan. Did you get more snow?
Are we?
Did you get more snow as part of all the... I saw snow on the Acropolis, which I realize is a good deal east, but did they give you more snow too?
Actually, no, but you say Milan, but I'm from Milan.
You're from Milan, but now you're in
Born
Madrid.
there.
That's right. I get my M words
Yeah.
confused. So in Madrid, did they give you did they give you some more snow? You're good. Nothing more.
No snow at all right now. We're
Oh,
almost in. We could say that today we got something like 15 degrees Celsius degrees.
oh.
So we could say we're almost in springtime.
I am. I
Yeah, I
No,
was
am.
gonna
no,
say
no.
15 degrees is that's warm.
Yeah, that's nice. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
we're just by comparison, we are. I think we're -3 Celsius here, and I've got easily a foot and a half to 2 feet of snow on the ground.
Yeah, so something that was a big storm a couple or some days ago
Yeah, yeah.
there in the northern part of the state. No, we are fine. We are fine.
But
No
it is
problem at
not.
all with
We,
it.
we did not bring Giorgio all this way for him to talk about the weather. As interesting that is, he is the Archduke Charles, and he is the one that called for this battle right around the great Bavarian city of Ratisbon. We have also brought along another commander, should it prove necessary, because Giorgio's taking the field. He's the guy. But we have brought with him. We also have Mike, OJ's dad. How are you, Mike?
Wonderful tonight.
All right. You could probably be a little louder so we can hear your lovely voice better, please. But
Oh,
you find your way in. You can just find your way. The server's up, so why don't you just find your way in, and we'll talk about
I'm
what the
in.
plan is. Oh, you are in. Cool. And it's Ian. How are
I'm
you, my
in.
friend? All right. So let's get started. So for those who don't recall, we had a bit of a strange battle decided, and that is these three brigades. There they are of the French were, for want of a better word, caught by the Bavarians, by the Austrians, just north of the Danube River. And this huge river right here is the Impassable Danube. Okay? So that's what's flowing around here. And these units, Giorgio made the decision as the Archduke Charles to call for a battle. The way Scharnhorst works, if the maneuvering tokens are close enough to one another, the one side or the other is allowed to call for the battle, and he did so. There was some additional maneuvering, and here it is. So he's got these troops, which come pretty close to a corps, certainly a strong division or two, right over here. And this is Ratisbon, these 3 city blocks. He also has, waiting for possible reinforcement, these fellows. Now, this is a strong division, I would say. And it's sitting over here waiting. We'll see if they decide to make it to march to the battlefield. There are rules for the conduct of battle in Blucher, in the Scharnhorst rules, but these are a little different. They're modified for the 1809 campaign by the guys at Little Wars TV. What are some of those differences? Number 1, the way objective markers work. They're placed, the objective markers are the secrets to success. There are 2 ways to win this campaign. Number 1 is holding objective markers during battles, and number 2 is killing your enemy, is defeating your foes. For every foe you defeat, that is wipe out, you get 2 victory points. And for every victory point you hold, or victory location, I guess I should say, you get 1 point. And so I was tasked with setting up this terrain. And by the way, just in case you wonder how I did it, I went through and I actually took a photograph of the situation as it existed. All right. And this was a little bit bigger than the one I wanted it to be, so we laid it out that way. This is actually the bigger of the 2. Let me get the right one. I didn't chip it up enough. The initial one I did was far too big. I actually drew out an extra hex, so it actually looks like this. So that's how I designed it out. But then I was tasked with coming up with the objective locations, and there's supposed to be 3 on each side of the battlefield. And they're supposed to be placed around key locations. So that's exactly what I did. One of the key locations suggested is always roads. So here's one. And here's one. Obviously, Ratisbon had to be one of them. And in addition, there is the bridge. Now, this one is sort of in 2 sets of hands. I put this as an Austrian one, but if the battle were to end right away, it would go to neither side. Somebody's going to have to claim it, but I did want you to know it's an objective. In addition, we have one here. We have one here. And we have one here. So I set up one too many, and I was sort of going back and forth, so I think I'm going to lift up. And, oh, that's right. No, it's 3 on each side, and I wanted this bridge, in case anybody decides to claim it. So you've got the 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. You'll notice that it's determined right now. This is an Austrian objective. This is an Austrian objective. Ratisbon, they control it. And this one over here is as well. These are obviously all in French hands. So that's one difference. One thing that is not different is that Giorgio, as the person who called the battle, he has to set up first. He has to set up in this space, this middle space where he was, which really goes out right out to the side of the bridge. So he's got to set up in this pocket. He may not set up any closer than 6 inches from a dividing line. And by the way, the river is always a dividing line. He has to be 6 inches back from any sector that could have the French in it. So he's got to pull back 6 inches this way. And that's really it, because he can be anywhere else. But he's got to be in here, but he's got to be 6 inches back. He's got to be a little bit further back from Ratisbon. The same rules are going to apply to Jeff, but he has to wait to see what Giorgio does. Secondly, these fellas, same rules. They've got to set up over here, but they've got to be 6 inches back at least from this sector, which is defined by this minor tributary. This is not an impassable river. This is the Danube, and it most certainly is, and may only be crossed at this bridge. The next thing that's a little different from standard Scharnhorst is we're going to roll this dice once everybody is set up, and that's going to tell us what our first turn is. We're not necessarily going to start on turn 1. We could start anywhere from turn 1 to turn 12, so it could affect where we are in the 30-turn Blucher day. Well, and if there are no questions, which I would certainly entertain at this time, I would say to Giorgio, it's time for you to set up your Austrians.
The minor tributary, what does it take to cross it?
That becomes an obstacle, which means that it cuts your movement in half.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't certain. Okay.
Yep. And anytime you're touching it, it is a disadvantage in combat.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. It's 6 inches from the river, you said.
Mm-hmm. And you've got to be, you can be on the road, that's fine, but you can't be any farther than the road. You've got to be in this area here. So something more like that. There you go.
Yeah, but more. Inches from here to this.
He does indeed have his work cut out for him. We'll see. There was much send in the kangaroo legions. Yeah, LaSalle is quite something. LaSalle is quite something. We're going to be taking a hard swing at that come Saturday.
Gotta go by the rules. Speaking of rules, the Kickstarter Napoleonic. I'm looking forward to that set of rules from your review, or that
Protson?
board game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I was definitely in on that, and I'm very curious. Well, you can see the rules online. You can read the rules. They're actually very interesting. I can see what Dr. Perla was talking about. I really can. And I know it doesn't matter too much to Jeff, but it will be noticed that these are all one core anyway, I guess. Yeah. Just noticed that. Hey, Red.
Okay.
You're all set?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Well, Jeff, it falls to you. I know this is going to take you many hours of deliberation to set up.
Oh, I know.
Your 3 troops within 6 inches. This one is obviously locked into this 12-inch space, and this 2-foot space, and these 2 are also locked into that same space. But that's fine. Yeah. And it's not from the bridge. It really is from the center of the river.
Okay, so
You can be a good deal closer than that if you wished.
yeah, yes, I plan to be.
Because the river is the... And this is the way it is with all the Scharnhorst maps. The rivers form borders. What are you talking about? You got a couple hundred hussars there for you.
Yeah, just like I said, it's a raid, Okay, I know what we're gonna do. I'm either gonna kiss Ron or curse him.
He might feel the same way.
Yeah, I know. He has entrusted me with.
There's a bunch of... Well, the thing is, as we pointed out a couple weeks ago when we set up this battle, there are victory points lying out there to be had, no matter how few troops are on the field.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Let's borrow this D12 right here and find out what turn we start. It's turn 4. So let me slide my Scharnhorst. So we're still in the morning. And I would say to both of you that you can start prepared. I don't think either of you want to do that, but you can if you wish.
Not interested.
Didn't think that was the vibe you were giving me, either of you, frankly. Giorgio, the floor is yours. So if you would, Jeff, would you please give Giorgio 3 Mo dice? And away he goes.
Okay. So, all my troops are this from the same corps.
Yes.
Corps, yeah. Just start moving.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Here.
I get that.
Cool. My move is 6.
Move is 6. Yeah. Yes, it's 6 over the bridge. Yes.
Okay. No,
we know what you're doing. Part of me thinks I should get rid of bridges entirely, but a part of me just can't live without them.
It's the aesthetic.
It is. Let's face it. We're not animals here. Come on.
We might be barbarians, but definitely not. See, now this is the time where I really...
On the whole, you'd rather be in Philadelphia?
No, I'd prefer to be in Russia.
Oh, good point.
Jeff, how much snow are you supposed to get tomorrow?
Well, they're saying 3 to 4 inches, but
okay.
The other day we were supposed to get 8 inches, and all we got is a 1/4 inch of solid ice.
Okay.
So we're on that line right now where we can get dumped on, and we could. So
yeah,
you probably are probably going to get more snow than we will.
No, they're only saying that we're supposed to get 2 to 3.
Okay.
We got 10 to 11 Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. See, we were supposed to get, at least 6, and they were talking about 8 even, but it was just we just got on that line where we ended up spending 6 hours getting freezing rain.
Yeah.
All right. So Giorgio, I think this is going to be a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I move everything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that what I count? Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
8. You may continue.
8, yep. So artillery is always 6.
Yes.
Wait, I miss the button.
And I've said it when you weren't here, so I'll say it when you are. I do so love your guns. They're lovely. Maybe I shouldn't feel that way about artillery, but I do. Yeah, I did kind of high center those horse, didn't I? You're not wrong. That's 10. You can keep going. These guys, of course, have a 12.
Yeah, but just
They're skulking. I get it.
I think it's over for me.
All right. Well, you hit. As it turns
You're
out,
done.
as it turns out, you had 12. So well done, well used. With that in mind, I don't see any combat of any kind. Those guns would be the only thing, and nobody else is in melee. So, Giorgio, it's time to check and see if your reinforcements arrive, which is why we brought Mike along to the party. He's back here. You got to see if you can kick Mike off his stool. This is a friendly area to you because you're in this space. They would be coming in right behind in this area here. So this is friendly, which means your reinforcement factor is 4, and it is turn 4. So you roll a 1d6. If you roll a 4 or less, they will arrive this turn.
I thought I was staying back with the camp followers.
Yeah, well, you are. Well, that may be why you don't show up.
Oh, that's true.
And he does. Because it's... I'm sorry. You have to multiply that number, that 4 that you rolled, times the factor, which is 16. So no, you don't show up. I apologize. The way the system works, to clarify my stupidity, is you take the reinforcement factor 4 and you multiply it times the die roll. And so Giorgio rolled a 3. It's multiplied times 4. That's 12. It would have had to have been turn 12 for them to arrive. So not this time, Mike. You're still back with the camp followers.
Ah, consoling the wives.
I know, because she's consoling the
Preparing
many
the
wives
food,
that
the
are worried
drink,
about
and
their
the entertainment
husbands
for-
marching through
Yes.
Ratisbon. All right.
Well, there's no sound of guns right now, so he doesn't know what's going on.
That's true. They're perhaps not as worried. So, Jeff, it's your turn. Giorgio or Mike, if you'd give him 3 mo dice, he can head off.
Yep.
Although I suppose it'd be... Well, he's still got to do an individual move, which is kind of funny.
Hey, Giorgio, when you get a second, join Team Spades there, just so I can see what's inside the box.
How many
yeah,
dice
sure,
do I
sorry.
get?
Oh no, I
You get
I
get
just thought
3.
about it.
Oh,
too.
that's right. Do you get your mo dice cut? I think you might.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 dice. A lot of.
You might actually get your mo dice cut based on the points of the battle. That's something I forgot to look into, and I haven't. Has shown up.
He just did.
Hey, where's the stuff? You're on time. I love you for that, man. We're trying to figure out how we reduce mo dice with smaller armies. Do we cut it all? Because to describe what Jeff has as an army is really kind of a tiny stretch. We are just looking here. There we go. Here it is. It's 1 mo die for every 100 points. He gets 1 mo die. So, Giorgio, if you'd roll him 1 momentum die.
I have to roll only 1. So
Yes, because you get 1 mo die for every 100 points. So you want to shrink
so I
that.
cleared those.
Yeah, you don't have to clear them. That'll clear automatically. But...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's no big deal. Here it is.
One die.
1 die. There's your mo. All right, we know your mo. Go for it. All right.
Almost.
May I continue?
Yes, you may. That was
Sure.
2.
May I continue?
2, 3, 4. Yes, you may. I don't know with what.
I'm done.
I figured.
I'm done.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask.
It was a hypothetical. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, there's a fight. There's a fight for the bridge. We can see it. It's Marola versus the Avant-Garde. It's Vitsing Skoroda. We know him. Is this just a straight 6-6? Because I don't think Mixed Brigade gives you any bonus in that kind of combat. Cavalry, no. I don't think it does. Always willing to be corrected, but I don't believe it does. Nope. So that's even Stevens. Yeah.
What numbers am I looking for?
6. You're both rolling 6 dice, and you both want 4, 5s, and 6s. 2 and 2. That is a defeat for our friends, the attackers. That's nonetheless a bold move. History will record. So Marola drops to 4.
I go back straight and
6 inches straight back, face the correct way. Mm-hmm. That's it. All right, that's all she wrote. Next turn. It is now actually turn 6. Skipped one there. Please, if I could trouble the French to give the Austrians their 3 modes.
oh yes, sorry, I apologize.
I know.
And they have Mo dice.
It would appear that the emperor is displeased by your charge.
No, he's just ticked off that I rolled poorly.
Okay, all right. Why are you charging the brig?
Let's be fair. You rolled what Ron would have rolled.
I think he rolled better.
You may have actually rolled better than Ron.
At least he got to a tie.
Yes.
He's got to be
No,
6
let's
inches
see.
away because that's how far back he fell, Giorgio. So.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
definition, 6 inches.
Yeah, sure. What's the range of my muskets?
These
the
guys
muskets
would
in
have a
general?
range of 2. That's wow. I'm in a whole different game system. That's the first time that's really gotten me. It's short. The volley range is 3 inches. Skirmish is 6. So
Actually,
he's 6 inches away, no doubt.
Hey. Let's keep on going.
We should all write a letter to Ron's teacher to let him know that he's watching 1809 Scharnhorst battles rather than studying.
Let's see. And artillery.
Actually, after what he just saw, he may not be watching them anymore.
True.
No, he's still paying attention.
Yeah, that artillery's in range, but that's not canister range.
He's just thankful that it's not command tent, because command tent would already be calling for a bag to stuff him into.
Burlap, a velvet-lined burlap sack. Fate of all emperors.
I do have to say, I'm a little depressed that my Elan was 6. I was hoping for at least 7s.
So how many of you moved over here, Georgia?
I'm sorry. I move almost everything. So it's 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Just the 6?
7 other things.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Not for those guys, but
you didn't move them, so it's 7?
yeah.
All right. Very good.
May continue.
Continue.
Uh, if they cross the river, they lost. They would just move 6.
Correct.
Am I right?
Correct.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
All right.
I'm done.
Well, your guns get to go.
Yep.
What do they got in there? What are we looking at? They get 5 dice, no bonus.
Only 6 will hit.
Correct.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Nothing.
Coming up.
Them fellers
No musket.
moved. Them fellers moved. So that's it. Giorgio, you do get to check again. It is now turn 6, but it's still a 4 multiplier, so you still need a 1. On one die, you need a 1 to get your reinforcements to arrive.
All right.
Come on.
It's not a 1, regrettably for you. All right, so we scooch ahead and we say it is now turn 7. 1 Modi. 1 Modi for the French.
Only one. So
Yep. This is what we call speed, Blucher.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better have a second game plan here.
Well, we may just go out and make Ron make his meta moves from the map. But it is to you, Jeff. You have Modice.
Oh, okay.
there's no more.
You may continue.
I'm done.
Okay.
All
Figured you were. All right, so here we go. This is now 4 to 5.
6.
He takes a casualty
Oh.
for being in that fight.
That's right. That's right.
So it's 4 to 5. And it's again for 4 or 5 sixes. 2. 3.
3.
Takes you to 2. You bounce back 6 inches again. He loses 1. We got a problem. Honey, we have Austrians pouring over the Danube. No disputing that.
They're like locusts.
I tell you. Oh, not Austrians. Okay. Very good. So that's that.
I want my Cossacks. I
I know. I showed you that at Eylau they got a whole flippin' division. It's insane. All right, that's turn 7. This takes us to turn 8. Some Modice for Giorgio, please, from the French.
Oh yes. And you have Modice.
Way to go, Chris
Okay.
Kringle.
Let's keep you. Charge.
Okay, so it is your intent to make contact, yeah, Giorgio?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Just make it sure.
It's 4 against 2. Am
Yep.
I right?
That's correct.
Yep, 4 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Ron's already planning to make his moves. He says he'll be home by 9:30.
It's 8:30. Okay, cool. We can probably do that.
Jeff, I think he just said that he doesn't have faith on you hanging on for another hour. Oh no, I take that back. Actually, he's got faith that you will hang on for another hour.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say.
there we go. Okay.
I did actually misspeak. I apologize.
He's a man of belief.
Well, like I said Saturday night, the 1st Cavalry, their life expectancy was 24 hours, but that's only because one of their units was rotated back. The rest of the entire division was expected to survive 20 minutes in combat.
Yeesh.
So I think it's 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can keep going.
Oh, I think I'm okay. I'm done.
All right. You want to shoot those guns again?
Yeah.
4, no bonus.
Right.
Nothing. And this melee, 4-2, straight up. Two to two, you win. Nice job. Jeff rallies for that one. Takes that to 2. That takes him to 1, so he's exhausted.
But I survived. That's,
do.
That's all I
You do.
care about.
Now
And
you
that drives
bounce-
him back.
You bounce 6. Yeah,
He
you're-
got to go clear back across the river.
Yeah, he's gonna exactly. You're gonna have to go all the way
Yeah.
back here, basically. These guys are none too happy about him playing that pass through. Where are you going? Where are you go? Oh, you son of a. All right, that and that. Now, Giorgio, you're gonna check again that 1d6. Now because it is the 8th turn, a 1 or a 2 gets it done. Still no. Mike, you're spending far too much time in the company of the convenient women.
Hey, it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, that's true.
1 die for the Mo dice.
Don't worry,
Yeah, okay.
When Giorgio returns victorious, I'll have plenty of company for him to enjoy.
Yeah, you're just checking all the wine bottles. Make sure they're properly corked.
Is that a
Wine,
euphemism?
I'm getting him beer.
All right.
Oh, beer.
So you've got a you've got Mo dice, Jeff.
Okay. All right. And I can go 12.
Correct. And,
Okay.
and that's it for you.
And I'm done.
Yeah. All right. Now is it for you anyway. So we go to turn 10. Mo dice for the Austrians, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not
Nope.
used to that.
No, that's all right. It's coming around quick.
He's got Mo dice.
Giorgio, you're up.
Okay, so could I turn with those guys this way?
Can you go this way?
Or-
Sure. You can
This
go
way.
any way. You can go any way you want.
No, I mean we know where they are.
Mhm.
There's something like that.
Yeah. Face them any way you want, as long as you go straight.
All right. So
Six
move
inches,
six.
yeah.
Perfect.
Oops, sorry, one more. Let's do something like that. Yeah, I don't know how to do with those guys, but I think I could do. Yeah. Is that the correct move?
It's 3 inches, but so you got to shrink it a little bit.
Okay, three. Okay, right.
Other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna break down and probably go with
Oh,
card bridges.
The Has says that the infantry should have been re-rolling successes.
Yeah, but
That mixed brigade unit.
That wasn't.
I guess they're considered infantry.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. This is infantry.
Because that would have changed that would have changed everything.
Doggone it. Has.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I do think that with mixed brigade, I did not have to reroll.
Yeah, you do though.
That's why I put.
Well, that's the question. That does he with a. Does that not work for mixed brigades?
That's why I put them in front.
Yeah.
You know?
He'd have put somebody else in front there.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that was an infantry unit with some cav support. That's why I even tried to hit it.
Oh, but you know what though? By the same token, as long as it is not in or attacking into woods or an urban area, it receives an automatic +1 modifier in combat, whether attacking or defending.
Okay. So we call it a wash then.
Yeah, that's a good note. Has is quite correct. They are infantry. But they would have also received an extra die. So it could have especially that last combat could have come out much worse for the French.
Yes. But the previous two could have come out much better for the French.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
I will be able to get this unit off the board having done some damage.
Yes.
I mean, then I will put the Hussars in front.
Yeah. No. And at that point, the odds are exactly what they were. That's the other thing that I'm not that worried about, because then it just becomes more, that's the damaged unit rather than this one, because the dice rolls would have been exactly the same.
Yes.
All right. 5. Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I just see 4. 5. Sorry, that got
1,
moved.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And let's.
So this is 5. So you're coming over here. So that's you may continue, but that's fine.
So if I move like that and they touch the river when they try to contact me, they got the -1.
Correct.
All right.
He's watching a hockey game too. Guy.
Oh, what's he watching? What? I love hockey.
All right, that takes you to 7, and at 7 you are done.
Yep, that's okay.
Shoot the gun.
Yeah, they're there for that.
Four.
No saints. But
4 dice, no bonus.
Nothing. Yes.
That gun might as well have not shown up, in all honesty. All right, so nothing there. We're done. So now Giorgio, you get to check again to see if these reinforcements show up. It's turn. It is turn 10. So you just need 1 or 2. Nope. Mike. This is heading towards indolence.
There's not been any gunfire. It's the cannons are firing.
This gun is firing. That gun is clearly firing, and OJ is ignoring it.
But it may be they may be firing at geese. You know,
I'm trying to get up there, but you know, it's hard to
More.
untangle. You know, the camp train's in the way.
He's eating strawberries.
all right. Do I have Mo dice?
Yeah, you got to give him his 1 mighty Mo die.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, these guys are removed.
Yeah,
from the
they're
table.
gonna the rules say he retires.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Okay. This takes us to turn 12. Notice skipping 11. It's noon.
All right, everybody take a break. We're going to have some lunch. We'll start back here at 1 o'clock. It's okay.
And throw some Mo dice at Giorgio, please.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. He's got Mo dice.
Leafs versus Senators.
Ooh.
Second intermission, so you'll have my undivided attention for 15 minutes.
I like the Senators. They
Tied
have
up
a
1.
really nice defense.
No, I didn't apply the penalty because they were both on the bridge. It's a wash.
Yeah.
All right, so what you doing, Giorgio?
They're just turning and try to move this way.
Okay.
We only 6.
They can go 12 if you want, but if you want to go 6, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
But you got to straighten them out if you do that. They got to come more this way.
All right. Good. Doesn't matter. Oh, 6, it's okay.
So you want to go 6 and have them turn a little bit, that's fine.
So,
Wait till you see the movement in LaSalle too. Holy cow! Now that guy, unfortunately, that's now, and I'm not going to bust you for it because I understand what you did, but that's an individual mode. That's an individual activation because of how far he was away from the core, as is
okay, all right. I
as
understand.
is this.
All right.
So that's 2. That's 4.
If I could turn this way, I can go strike that.
Five.
Only 3.
Yep, only 3. Them horses got life choices to make.
And if I can continue,
This is all part of a core activation, so you're fine.
So how many does he have so far?
Yeah, he spent 2 here, 2 here, so it was 4 between those two, and now he's into a core activation, which is another 1,
5,
2,
6,
3.
7.
Yeah, so it's, but
7.
again, he doesn't check till he's done with the core activation, which can go all the way down here.
and I think I'm done.
Okay. Shoot the guns
Yeah.
out of sheer cussedness. Now it's 3, no bonus.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You'd think. And it's checked as now, Mike, you got a real chance to arrive because it is turn 12. So now it's a 1, 2, or a 3, and the reinforcements show up.
Oops. Oh,
There they
go.
are. Mike, get yourself on the
Not
field
like-
of battle.
Yep. All right.
You remember the
Just
rules?
double-checking
6
things.
6 inches straight ahead.
Yeah. I was just double checking what I had here for sure. And you said basically in this area here.
Yeah, it's from this center, the center of the river, the Danube, out 24 inches.
Okay.
So it's pretty
Giorgio,
much
any particular place you want me? You mean just head for the bridge?
I think so. You know, you can cross the U. So if you want
Yep.
just to push, I don't know why. But do we have to get to the objective to?
Yes. Yes, you do. Well,
Yeah.
if he leaves yes, you do. You must take the thing from him. Yes.
All right.
That mixed brigade, what's the movement on that, Jim?
It's
Is
their
that still 6
infantry.
inches?
They count as infantry.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Is that considered a Jaeger or not a what's their light infantry unit?
Schutzen.
Grenzer. Is that a
Oh, the
Grenzer?
Grenzers. Yeah, those are Those aren't actually Hungarian Grenzers. Those are actually Jaegers that I put in there.
Oh, okay.
Just because I really well, Giorgio's got some great Grenzers too, but I put those in as Jaegers.
The Grenzers fascinate me because they're an interesting.
I do think that the mixed brigade, because it's very big, they do usually have Jaeger, Grenzers, and cavalry too. But historically, I mean, nothing where it would be heard.
Okay, I'm on the field.
Okay. I think
And I'm
we're
Mm.
sorry,
finished.
did you say this objective here on the right-hand side is one that we have to take, or the one the French have to take?
That's for you. It's you can
That's for
look
me.
and see who it's attributed to. Right now, it's French.
Ah, yep, I see what. I wasn't zoomed in.
I
far
put
enough.
I put flags on them.
Yeah, well, I wasn't zoomed in far enough to see
Sure.
the flag, so.
No worries. All right, so those guys are marching on. That's all happened. Good. All right. Very good. So that succeeded. The reinforcements arrive. It's turn 13. He gets a Modi.
Let's swim. Roll.
All right. My nature and my nurture are. Mm.
Oh. I believe the phrase I'm looking for here is brave Sir Robin ran away.
You know what? I did everything I could to, and I was hoping that my cab at the bridge would do a little bit more. But that's neither here nor there.
It is your intention to keep doing that, Jeff?
Yes, I'm leaving the table. Yes.
All right. Well, then that'll be it, and that'll leave just Mike and Giorgio to do the cleanup in terms of the victory. So this is going to come down to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-point win for the Austrians. There because the field is seeded. The one thing they don't get, the one thing they do not get, is the points for killing the those gentlemen there. So
Yep, they got off the table.
I have to save this just as it is, so that we can reassemble this on the master map. Let me get out there.
Yeah, Ron, it is the better part of valor. I did some damage. I wish I'd have done better, but
So what I'm doing here is saving end of Ratisbon, so I can double check it against my later calculations. Let's pull up the map. I don't want that. I want.
I know,
this.
Ron, it's not your fault. We got stuck with a bad setup.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looked like. I think everybody remembers that. So what
Man.
has happened is this column, which was all of that one unit, went off this way. This column, which was all of that one unit, went off on the road this way. All right. So that's where they wound up. The Austrians were that one was there, this one was here, and this one was here. I think that makes sense to everybody. I think you can follow that, yeah?
Yep.
The one thing we have to do is now figure out the casualties, because the only guy, everybody else is in decent shape, although I forget where we left the advanced guard. Were they down to 2? Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah.
both.
I was down to 1. They were down to 2.
Yeah, so those are the only guys that take any serious damage from that don't get to come back at full strength. That's what I was trying to get out of my mouth. So what we've got to do is figure out what their strength is once they're right. Reinforcement. Set up mandatory terrain. No. Place the mandatory terrain. No. We have the fight. We have all the terrain. Rivers and crossings. Once again, no. Terrain choices.
Hey.
Yes?
Yeah, Jim, one question. Tommy McGuire was asking, didn't the first column leave on the road?
Yeah, both columns left on the road.
Oh, is that right? Well, very good. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tommy. That's accurate. So it's over where it is now. Look at our good people. Love you guys. You know that. Nope. Capturing. Yep. We know this. So I'm going to have to find out. I do believe that both the cavalry units that got punched up so much are going to have to take a penalty in terms of their overall strength when they come back. But that then takes us back to the overall campaign. It will be remembered that the way this works is we start out each day, because this would have finished a day. We have resolved battles. We calculate victory points, and I have to update OOBs with attrition losses, which I will certainly do. But that's for another thing. You should know that those cavalry units are going to be somewhat nicked up. But the next thing we have to do is turn to April the 22nd. And I'm going to get rid of these flags.
Yeah, that wasn't a cavalry unit that I hit there. That was an infantry unit.
Right. It's in here. It's that mixed brigade thing. That is in column 3, and I'll have to do that. But you will remember that when we left off, there was also this incredible thing down here. This scrum. Now, that's not set yet because we still haven't calculated out a bunch of other things, but there could be many, many opportunities for this to turn very, very weird. So the first thing we're going to do, any chance, Giorgio, you remember who rolled last for weather? That is one thing I didn't check.
Oof. I do think was who's the one that rolled? You asking me?
Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember.
All right.
Well, I think it doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't. So, Jeff, since you're the guest, why don't you begin our April 22nd turn by rolling for weather on a 1d6? That's a 4.
Yep, that's a 4.
And it's going to keep bouncing. That's great. I'm going to get rid of that extra die. The weather table tells us that on a 4, it's clear, and there is no effect. Okay, so the first thing we do, the French player may declare battles. I want you to look.
Ron, do you want?
Ron, are you watching? Do you want to battle?
Yeah, he's watching.
Yeah, he's.
This is what we call real virtual gaming. Holy cow. Thanks, Ian. You're my favorite. he's probably, crawling under some pipe thing that he's got to work on.
Yeah, he was in school, so he's probably driving home right now. He said he'd be home by 8:30 or 9:30.
No, he's right there.
8:30.
He said that no. But see, you get to call it first, Ron. It's up to you. You get to decide first.
Ron's like, I need another 30 minutes.
Give him a second.
Yeah, he's like, give a second. He's trying to get organized here, so. And these are beautiful figgies.
These are.
And you don't have to paint them.
I don't.
Hot doggy. Hot doggy.
Giorgio took care of that for him.
And these and
I
most
love
of
the facial.
Oh yeah, I mean mustaches and.
Yeah.
Isn't that great, Jim? Somebody else paints all these nice, wonderful figures, and then you just get to play with them.
I know. Oh no, Jeff and I talk about this all the time. It's like I understand that there are people out there in the miniature, especially the Napoleonic community, for whom the hobby is painting figures. And if it is, that's great. That's what you should do. It isn't for me. It's getting to play with the figures.
Look at that. A nice left-handed.
He's looking for me to ping the French forces. Nice. No, I have Velker. Velker's right here. How you doing, Velker?
I'm well.
Good. He's right here.
Okay. And
All right, here are the French forces. Column H. Column F. Notice the river. Notice the river. Minor though it may be. So this is A, F, H. This is a recon column R. This is recon column A, I guess. And then up here you've got column D and B. So you've got most of your forces. B, D, A, F, and H. Oh, no, and absolutely. I mean, I want to be clear. If somebody brings me their miniatures, I will play with them all day long. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But A, we live in the time we do. B, even before we lived in the time we do, I didn't have enough time. This is why I went to Historicon, and why I'm going back to Historicon once it fires up again. No. I love playing with minis. I just ain't painting them never again.
You know what? I'm now at the age and the financial ability. I buy painted figures.
Yeah.
I hate painting so much.
All right. I'm gonna confirm, Ron. The last three I believed I pinged were A, F, and H.
He says declare battle with the last three forces.
I think that's what I did. Yeah. A, F, and H. There is a valid battle to be had there.
And that would bring these two as reinforcements. So yeah, that's not bad. And there's a recon column there too.
Yeah. That what you're looking for? Yeah. He's got the river. Oh, it's a minor river, so it's not that it can't be crossed. And the only question then is, let's make sure that's what he wants. Oh, he wants the other ones. All right.
Oh, therefore, so he wants this B and D.
Yeah. B, D, and A.
And the recon column.
I could do that too. Column. There's a valid battle there too. Oh no, there isn't. No, there isn't, because where's the Austrians?
There's an Austrian column recon.
But remember, you gotta be centered. Remember this business that the battle you call has to be centered.
Well, he could do here against this Austrian recon column.
Let's see. You're talking about what you're talking about, Jeff? This one here?
I think this one against this one.
Ah,
right here.
Yes. Sure. So you're talking about this one, Ron? That's the one he wants. All right.
Yep.
That he typed yes there before you asked him and pinged those.
All right.
last
Let me
4
put
points,
out
just-
some
just to be
flags.
fair.
I'm going to put out some flags. I actually kind of like doing it this way. I'm not sure it's the most productive way of doing it, but it's kind of fun. It's like, at least it's fun for me. All right, the way that I see this described, Ron, stop me if I'm wrong. Just like that.
Yeah, that's a valid battle.
That is absolutely a valid battle.
Brings a lot of reinforcement possibility too.
Oh, it's immense. For both sides, to be honest, because we're not done moving. Remember that. Has that got it?
Yeah, has it would be, but that's not how Jim works. He likes the pretty flags.
Oh. All right, I'm going to yield.
There, Ron says yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to yield. Watch this. I want you to acknowledge, for God's sake, I want you to acknowledge that I'm yielding for a change. Of course, I'm going to get this entirely wrong and make this thing far too big. Nope, draw, dummy. There we go.
We understand your OCD and you like the pretty flags.
I do, and here, well, check it out. There's the battle.
That's gonna make everybody happy.
There you go. There is a battle. Now, that's not it, though. That is not the end of our story. First of all, Ron, is that the only battle you wish to declare? Because in this system, you're allowed to declare more than one battle. Unlike regular Scharnhorst. You good with this one? It is a colored box, red.
Specifically, it is a red-colored box.
It is a red-colored box, red. I don't know what else I could do. Does that work?
Jim, they actually have box shapes that you could have just used. You didn't have to freehand it.
All right, that's it for him. Giorgio, do you want to declare a battle of your own?
Oh, let me see. I think I could not declare with those guys against those guys.
Correct.
I can't.
No. The only guys you can do that with would be these guys against these guys, but that creates an overlap. It's got to be centered.
Yeah, but I could.
You could declare it here, like this.
Just let me show what I mean. I could do something. Declare a battle here,
Yes.
and this one is centered.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's legit. That is a legitimate battle. Mm-hmm.
I'll do a white box.
Mm-hmm. Do you wish
Well, I think I would.
you're gonna do that?
Yeah.
All right. I might even have to acknowledge that the box is probably better. Maybe. But I'm still putting flags on it. Take that.
Because I'm right. I'm more artistical, you know.
Well, yeah, considering the fact how many figures you paint, that's not a shock to me. I also note that your lines are straight. All right, so now that's a second battle I'm going to have to build, which I'm very happy to do and excited to do, in fact. All right, so, Giorgio, did
Ron's
you...
asking if he gets to move forces, though, before Giorgio can declare battles.
No, he does not. Both sides declare battles, and then after this, Giorgio is going to move troops, and then Ron, you get to move troops. But the troops that are on the battle are frozen where they are.
There's still a ton of troops out there.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Giorgio, do you want to declare? Anything else? You done?
I think so. Does it make sense to declare something over here?
Now the everybody that was in the battle previous, they're locked in. They can't move, right?
No, they can. This is tomorrow.
Okay.
This is the next day.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, the only one. Yeah, there's no battle to declare here.
yeah,
That's at an angle.
that makes sense. Yep.
All right, so that's all the battle declarations, which is awesome. Yeah, so one turn we have the boring little skirmish over the river. Turn 2 we have full-on bloodshed. Very nice. Now, Giorgio, it is your opportunity to return to moving. No one on either of these battlefields may move. Any of your other troops may move. The weather is clear. You will remember that the movement, everybody has, that the regular columns have 6 movement points. Recon columns get 8 movement points. Remember,
Let's see.
major roads, minor roads, no roads, enemy Zoc, scouting adjacent column. We can go over any of that if you don't recall.
Actually, I don't remember what I got in each column, but it doesn't matter.
Because these guys are
Right.
set.
So I could move those guys. For example,
Oh, yes.
this should be 1,
Mhm.
2, 3,
Yes.
and I think these 1, 3 is 6.
That was 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a Zoc, right.
Exit. Yeah,
Mhm.
exiting from there. Huh?
Yeah.
And then let's see. This should be, I don't know if this one is 1.
That's 1. Actually, there's no road there, so that would be 2.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say they're here. We'll move them later on. And we try to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
I get back to where I belong. You
And that's actually 3.5 because it's 1.5 on a minor road.
sorry. So let's say it's 2,
2, 3.5,
3.5,
5.
6.
Mm-hmm.
One should be 2,
2.
4,
Mm-hmm.
6.
Yes. And they can go 8 because that's a recon column if you wish. Seemed like that's where you were heading, so I didn't know. Because they can't cross the Danube
Actually-
anywhere there.
Yeah, I know that. Let's see. Any sense even. Was there? Let's see. Let's go do something like that. I think it's 3 or 4, whatever.
Where did you come from? Right there?
Come here.
From there, so that river is going to cost you. That's a +1, so that's 3. So it's 3 to go there,
Right.
and then it's
Yeah.
3 to go there, so that's 6.
It's okay like that. Let's see there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that all right. I got this guy there. Let's see. I could not cross there.
You cannot.
Those cavalry, I mean.
You can cross. You could cross to here.
But-
Well, but you know,
but
you know what though,
No,
Giorgio.
I
I
can't.
tell you what. There's no way to make sense of it unless you can because
Yeah,
that
sure,
bridge
sure.
you can't go orthogonally. So yeah, you can go here.
I can't.
Yes, yes, you can't. There's no sense in that road if you can't. This is I just don't
Okay.
know why Greg, for all the great stuff he did, ever put that on a corner. It makes no sense. So we say it
So
goes
if
both
I-
ways, but that does cost you the one Zoc, which is 2 points to there,
Yeah, I go there.
and that's 3-4.
You know, gaming wisely, if you could say so, just to avoid that this column can enter. You know, they will arrive later on
Sure.
as reinforcement, but I just want to.
It will not
block
be
off
a. It won't. Well, most importantly, it won't be. You know, that increases. That well, like you say, it delays them.
Yep.
That's right.
And I think that I move out almost everything I could.
I don't see. I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I move everything.
All right. So what
Just
time is it?
the guys is born. I'm done.
All right, Ron. Are you in a position to call for moves here? Because you've got a fairly limited suite of them, to be honest. The only ones I would ask after would be what you want to do with these guys. But neither of those guys can get to the battle. I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I don't see any way for this column to march. 3, 4, 5, 6. In a way that would get you effectively here. Obviously, this guy's eligible for reinforcement. That guy is eligible to be a reinforcement. These guys are locked. And then we can obviously move your recon cavalry. We can put a pin in the fact that both these columns get to move, which we can certainly do. But I don't know if you see anything that you want to move. All right. So I will, and I will give you the chance, Ron, if once you get back, we'll talk, and we can always pivot this a little bit. But I think I'm going to declare these battlefields locked. I got a lot of building to do. So there was an historical Battle of Ruhr. There's a pizza place, actually now closed, in downtown Ruhr, where both Napoleon and Charles stayed the night. Charles before and Napoleon after the battle. And a few days after that, there was the famous battle at Teugn-Hausen. So even though we're not exactly at Teugn-Hausen, we're pretty close. So we've got some good stuff going on. All right. Let me save this off. Oh, forgot to mark it. It is... Remember, the game goes to the...
Ron, just so you know, Jim, Ron says he'll be home in 4 minutes, but he also concurs that there's nothing that'll help the battle.
Okay.
So, but I think we can draw this out another 5 minutes till he gets home. So.
Sure, because who doesn't want to talk to Ron? Come on now. Why are you being difficult with me? Be the correct color. There we go. All right, so that's 22nd April, so we have it labeled. We've got 2 fights that I've got to build. Awesome. And now I have to save them. So the question is for... saved. So, Giorgio, you are all set. And I will let you know as soon as I've been able to pull all these things together and get them set up. So you can go. So I'm curious. You heading back? You're going to try to get some sleep, or you going straight to work?
No, it's okay for my. All right. I lost my.
Awesome. But I was going
I could say.
What's
I
that?
have to go to sleep right now. I mean, I don't have to go to sleep right now. I just lost my sleep. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Okay.
I was wondering if any of you gentlemen assembled wanted to try to slot in the Battle of Quatre for Commands and Colors Napoleonics two sides. Plays in about 40 minutes. I know Jeff's up for it.
Oh yeah, I'm always
Sure.
up for command and colors. Come on.
Yeah, I could. There's no problem.
All right. Jeff and Giorgio, stay tuned. Save the game. That's right. We've smuggled in Project Quatre to Wednesday Night Warfare. Check it out. I think everything is laid out very much as you recognize it. The only thing I will point out, and I didn't correct it, and I'm a little mad at myself. I didn't jump in here and correct it. These are... Where'd they go? Where'd they go? We have the Dutch line, which used the Portuguese statistics. Is that you, Ron?
Yes, sir.
Hey. I thought I had... So they use the Portuguese stats. I guess we are all set.
All right, well, hang on.
Yep. Giorgio, do you have a side preference, French or Allies?
All right, doesn't matter. It's better if they choose before me, and then I
All right.
will set up whatever. I'm not a French guy, actually, but it doesn't matter.
Because we've got you over on the French side. So, as those of you who have been following the program know, I've been doing this Project Quatre thing where we're trying to do all the battles, we're trying to grab as many systems as possible and play Quatre using all of them. Well, we've done Blucher, we've done Valiant Bayonet, we've done Napoleon's Last Battles. The next one up is the wonderful Commands and Colors Napoleonics that I'm a huge fan of. And so we've got it all, we've actually, Velker and I have played this through before. It was part of our full year of playing things. But I definitely wanted to include it with some other players because I'm hopelessly biased in favor of Commands and Colors despite its limitations. So I figured I would roll it out here for this crew and give them a shot. Jeff, you back yet? Where did Jeff go? He's gone missing. I'm worried about him.
Had to go fetch my stats.
I've got the stats right on the table, man. So I asked Giorgio, and he said he didn't have a preference. You want to be French or Allies?
I'll be allies. I haven't.
All right.
I'm not a particularly French player, so
I think you.
I'm not a fan of the British either. So
I think you've got a pretty clear sense of the story. I will observe that at Quatre we have the cards. We have the cards set out. Wellington gets 6 tactician cards, and Ney only gets 4.
how many command cards?
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's unfortunately in 2 separate. It's the only thing I don't put on the table because it's my way of saying you got to buy the book if you really want to know how to play it. So it's 6 and 4 and 6 and 5. 6, 4, 6, 5. Quatre is a victory banner objective for the French. If you occupy it at the start of the turn, you get a victory banner, and as long as you keep it, you keep it. The stream is entirely fordable. A unit or leader's movement is not stopped. So this system tells us that the stream doesn't matter. Now, obviously, the marsh does down here.
They don't even have to stop.
That's right. They don't even have to stop.
Okay.
They can go blazing right through it.
Okay.
And actually, that might be, now that I'm looking at it, that actually just might be part of the river. It is. So you don't even have to stop down there. Don't even have to stop here. So you can just go hauling straight across. So 6, 5, 6, 4. Jeff, you're green. Giorgio is white. Here come the cards.
These Brunswick hussars, are they just light cavalry?
If you mouse over them, it tells you which stats to use.
Okay, stats. Okay. That's Portuguese light cavalry. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Victory is 9 banners. Giorgio, you're first.
Yeah. This one.
Probe right. 2 units. And as you can see, they also abstracted out a lot of the stuff that you saw in some of the other battlefields. Probably a necessary product anytime you play Commands and Colors.
Yeah. The right infantry is move only one square. One excellent. Are they?
If they are infantry French line, they can move 1 space and fire.
Okay.
And attack.
Yeah.
And you have a complete cheat sheet for all that stuff right here. And it shows you that they can move 1 space and fire, and that's it.
Yeah.
The big deal is obviously French are much better in melee.
Yeah, I know.
So that's the 1. You got another one coming.
Nice. I could move there.
All right. So you do have a shot up there at our friends, the Dutch Light Battalion. That's going to be uphill, so it'd be 1 die.
Yeah.
All you got to do is click on that 1.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay.
These are Beat Cafe's dice that he did for us, some dice rollers some while ago. Nice fellow. And Giorgio, you can come on over here. And you know how to pull a single card?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
1 card for you. And Jeff,
Yep.
you're up. Ooh. Little tip of
Jeff,
that.
you're a traitor.
Hey, you know my attitude about French. I'm only playing French for you, Ron.
That's right. That's how special.
Aw,
that's how
that
special
makes
you
me
are.
feel special.
That's how special you are.
It warms my heart.
Yeah. At least it doesn't warm other parts.
Hello.
All right.
Hi.
32.
What you feeling like?
The artillery's firing at this French line.
The
on
ones
the bridge.
On the bridge. 4-3-2. Yeah.
2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make those dice rollers.
It's right here. It's right there. See, just pull them out of there. But let me put it where it belongs. There you go. There we go.
Just to let you know, Jim, I had 5 guys in my class watching the last game with me.
Nice.
The teacher was lazy today. He goes, do what you guys want to do. So we just sat in there in class. We just needed the hours for class.
That's a hit.
1 hit.
And Giorgio, you got a check for your leader. 2
Yeah,
dice.
sure.
Hey, Ron.
What's up, Mike?
He's good.
Not a whole lot.
All right.
Card
that
back.
gives me... Hang on here. I want to look at it.
Yeah, you get a tactician card, and you get to draw 2
All right.
and keep 1. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I know you can. I know you know how to do that. So I'll just go back over here to Giorgio and say, Giorgio, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Since we're doing this Quatre Bras experiment,
Yeah.
hypothetical question.
Mm-hmm.
If the French would have won at Quatre Bras, would that make a difference for Waterloo?
Well, they do win at what? They do actually win. They just don't. It's not decisive. You know, they pummel Wellington's army, but he's allowed to retreat in order, and that allows him to fall back to Quatre. Had d'Erlon marched the way he was supposed to, and Napoleon been able to whip Wellington, you never get Waterloo. Now that doesn't answer.
Okay, interesting.
What do you do with the 250,000 odd Austrians and Russians that are still marching west?
Right.
You know, he's still got huge problems. But all right, you get to march everybody, all the infantry in a section, Georgia.
Yeah, but I mean, I could. That's all French line, so I could only move one if I want to battle.
Correct. You can line can only ever move one.
Yeah. Okay. Here. I could do nothing with artillery.
Oh, but remember with this card though, and it's important, you can move to and not battle if that's your wish.
But say other infantry units may hold, move 1x and battle.
Other infantry units may hold, move one and battle, or move two and not battle.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to battle with those guys, I just move one.
Yeah, except that they've got a leader, so they can move two.
Oh, right. No, it's okay like that.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
So that guy can't fight, but these two guys can. Who do you want to fight?
Let me see what I got here. I will fight those guys here, the Dutch line battalion.
Yeah, you want to, because you can also shoot at them too.
Okay. I will start shooting at them.
All right. That's usually 2, but it's uphill, so it's 1 die.
Yeah. One die.
Nope. And now these guys are 4, but it's uphill, so it's 3. Uh-oh,
No.
Jeff did a thing. Well, when you battle
I get
back.
5 dice.
When you get to battle back. Assuming you do. You might want to hold on to that.
I get 5 dice.
When the time comes, but not yet.
Oh, that's right.
So you get 3 dice.
I'm so used to having the battle first.
Yeah. So you got 3 dice, Giorgio.
Right. Could I play a card too?
Absolutely.
What we played? Back bonus. Let's see.
So what did your fellow plumbers
I was
think?
batting back. Okay.
What did your fellow plumbers think of the game?
Well, first off, they thought it was a real table with, real minis.
Nice.
And I was like, nope, virtual. And then 2 of them actually thought it was really cool. He goes, you do this all the time? I said, yeah, when I get a chance.
Oh.
Of course, class stops me.
So you're back to 4 dice.
Up.
Let's see if I could.
He's usually 4,
We could-
down 1 to 3, up 1 to 4.
All right.
That's a big deal.
All right, gets me 2 dice instead of 1.
Yep. 2 dice.
Forces him to retreat.
No, it doesn't. He's got a leader.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got the leader.
All right. That did not. Okay. Georgia, your card's back. You draw a card. Jeff's turn.
All right.
It's also interesting to me to see all these generals' names again. There's Bachelieu. There's Foy. These are the same guys we've been spending all the time with. There's Kellerman and L'Ertier and the Cuirassier. Oh my goodness. What'd you throw out there? 222. Big business for the... Big business. Here they come. So let me grab a die here. I'm going to copy it.
Interesting. DCB here on the chat says as the British are defeated at Waterloo, the Austrians bail and the Russians begin negotiations.
That's the argument. That's absolutely the argument. That's certainly what Napoleon thought. That's certainly what Napoleon would have wished for. I don't know that that's the case. Charles Esdale, who knows a whole lot more about this than I do, he disagrees strongly.
I'm far from an expert on the subject, but the Russians and the Austrians were at a position at that point that they thought they could take on Napoleon. You know,
Oh yeah, I mean,
that they thought that they had the training, the troops, the tactics, so forth. I would think they would have at least gone toe to toe with him for a little bit.
I
They
agree
would
with Mike on that.
I think if they would have both gotten beat by him, then that scenario would probably have played out.
I'm
But I don't
assuming,
think they
Giorgio,
would
you're
just-
telling me you want to shoot out of those.
You
woods?
mean me, Jeff?
Oh, sorry, Jeff. That's you. You want to shoot out them
Yes,
woods?
I'm gonna shoot out those woods. Yeah.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are you doing on the left?
Yeah. Okay. And
Suddenly, that ridge doesn't seem that important.
and
Oh, a card. All right. Is that for that gun up here on the ridge?
yeah,
All right.
I think that's
Cool.
All right.
You definitely got some shooting. Where do you want to start it?
Well, I've only got one shooting. Oh, I guess
You
I
got
got
two.
two artillery. Oh, so I got to use both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I do that on ordered artillery?
And so
Does,
it's just
does that
one.
work for both guns?
No, it's just the
Or
one.
just one?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
one.
just-
Okay, then we're gonna use it on here.
The Hanoverians.
So 4-3, so it goes back up to 4.
What do they? I'm just checking. What do the Portuguese have? Because that's what you should be using.
Yeah, it's the Portuguese guns. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, actually, they're Hanoverians, but they say to use the stats. This is one of the accommodations. They're actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melee.
For British
yeah,
and Portuguese, it's
4,
the
3,
same
2,
thing.
1. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. So it's. And I'm sorry, you're going against Bachelou here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So 4,
guy with the leader.
3 plus 1, 4.
Oh, come on.
Oh, dude.
Oh wow!
Did you see that there were French guys down there? I'm just curious.
Oh, holy stinking cow.
And you got these guys firing out of
That.
the trees. They're Portuguese numbers too, right?
Yep. So 4-3 dice.
Yeah.
Firing at this French lights.
The lights got it.
Holy cow.
Nothing. It's as
That
if
is just insane.
Giorgio. It's as if you
It's in
can't.
your-
Are you using your crafty French stealth suits?
No, I just give them my option cannons,
Those are you gave them the castaways.
Yeah. So
All right,
let's see.
Giorgio. It's I know Jeff can draw a card. It's your play, Giorgio.
See, Jeff, you would have stayed French. You would have had better rolls.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So let's
So
try
DTCB,
to use these
Points
one.
out, that the French and the Austrians almost came to blows with the Russians and the Prussians.
Oh yeah.
Are there any? So he says that would have made it some interesting campaigning. Are there any scenarios out there?
Yes. There
What
are.
ifs? What ifs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Giorgio, assault left flank. You've got command cards at 5.
5 units. Okay.
Yeah, you got 5 command cards. So that's how many you guys. So once again, I got to do this thing. That's how many guys you get to order. Who you order it?
Yeah. All right. You have. Right. I remove.
Okay.
With light. Yeah. Sorry. With light infantry, is better to shoot than to fight.
It's always better to shoot, but yes, light is better to shoot with.
Yeah, but I have to enter the woods.
Yep.
Two, three.
One more. All good.
So, for example, with those light cavalry, when I will activate once more, I could move 2 and charge.
Well, I mean, first of all, they moved here, so they can go 1, 2, 3. They can charge right where they are.
Ah, right, okay.
If you want them to move there and charge these guys, they can do that right now.
Let's try it.
I love a good cavalry charge. Do it.
It's very dramatic. So let's see here. These fellas don't have a target that I can see, but everybody else does. Who do you want to go?
I'll try to charge with the French line against their.
Well, you got this French. Remember, this French lights also have a target.
Yep. That's like I'm saying. So, so you want to melee with the head? You want to melee with the line? That's 4.
No, I was starting with the. Yeah, with the line. Yeah.
That's 4 going into the trees. 3.
They have to push in a way or other. Nope. Come on.
They have to retreat, but they are supported, so they do not have to.
Yeah.
They come back with 4.
Good.
There you go. They do
take
not
that.
have to retreat because they are supported. It's up to you, Giorgio, but that is 2 kills.
Stay there for a moment. But anyway. Then let's try to with the French lights again. Dutch line back.
All right, that's 2. That's 1 die into those Dutch.
What light?
Nope. And they come back with, what do they
3.
fight as? Portuguese
1
line.
die per block.
1 per block, so 3, because trees.
Yep.
One hit and a flag which he can ignore. Over here,
Let's see with the cavalry.
these guys
Oh.
can. Well, these guys can shoot at those horse with 2 dice.
I do. Is doing. All right. No, because if they could retreat. No, I do prefer to.
You wish to melee them? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, that's 4 dice. One hit. Come back with 2, Jeff.
Yep.
1 retreat.
flag
That one you
forces
can't
in there.
ignore. That's not a kill though.
Yeah.
So you got to go back 1.
Only 1, not 2.
I got to check.
Cavalry.
That's what I got to check. Light cab. Yeah, just 1.
Just asking him.
Yeah, most everybody is 1. It's special units that got to go back farther.
Yeah.
And you still get a shot with 2.
Yeah. Right now we shoot to the cavalry there.
Nothing. All right, that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Cards in. You can draw another one. Jeff, it's your play. Why do you have 7 cards? I don't think you you didn't
because
put
I
one
forgot
back.
that.
You got to put
Yeah, I
one
didn't
of the
put
2
one back.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just won't draw one this turn.
All right.
All
And
right.
you play.
Didn't even think about that.
Oh, there we go. That's
Dirty British cheating.
That's filthy, filthy cheating. 6 dice. See what he gets. Ooh, that's a reasonably generous Elan, which is the yeah, and the flags are wild. So 3 infantry, a cavalry, and 2 wild. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid.
All right. We're gonna choose the artillery for one of my flags.
Yup, got him.
All right. That's battalion. How many does it? All right. It hasn't taken any casualties. All right. We're gonna put one of the infantry. Use this Dutch battalion.
Yep.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This foot will use the other flag.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that. All right. So I've got one more infantry to do.
You got 2 more infantry. You got 2 infantry and a horse.
Oh, yeah. Okay. These 2 Dutch battalion infantry will.
Mm-hmm.
And
1 horse.
so that's my 2 flags and all my infantry. So my cavalry. I'm gonna pull these guys back.
That doesn't feel like Elan to me. That's not Elan.
Sorry.
Everything else might be thought of as Elan. That was not Elani. All right.
Okay.
Shooting.
We'll start with the artillery over here.
4 dice.
We're going to try to shoot that French line again with
You're
the leader.
You're going to give it your very best.
So
4 dice, like I said.
4 dice. All right.
1 hit and a retreat.
Well, we do at least.
So, 1 hit, and Bachelou has to check, Giorgio.
Yeah. 2 dice.
Oh! Oh, dance with the devil. All right, shooting.
All right, yeah, these.
Those are lines.
We're going to do this one first.
4. 5 dice.
So it's going to be 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting at the cavalry, of course.
Yep. 1 hit and
So
a retreat.
1
he
hit
could ignore.
and a retreat that he can ignore. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will retreat.
You will accept. Very good.
All right, so these battalion will fire at that French line. 5 dice.
Yep.
Holy cow!
Oh.
Can I not get that?
That's why I
Oh,
retreat.
my.
You know, that's why I retreat.
Oh my!
That is insane.
He knew that was coming.
Holy cow! All right, 5 dice at that French line with the artillery.
Is sorry, you're
Dalinor, what are you doing?
Dalinor.
Yes.
No fool. 5 dice into the river. That's a kill.
I'll get him.
It's a kill. I'll get that banner for you. Banner over. First blood goes to the Allies.
And 5 dice down, 1 for shooting in, so 4 dice shooting at those French lights.
Dutch line should be a 3, shouldn't it? Or no, it should be a straight 4, because they're usually 4.
Yeah.
Minus 1 for trees, and then plus 1, so straight
That's
4.
a fight. Sorry, that's
yeah,
a
it's
fight.
4.
It's not a shooting.
No, this is a melee here, so it would usually be 4, but it's minus 1 for
no,
trees.
I
Oh,
used
here we
that
go.
one.
Here's the thing. Oh, and he gets to go first. Okay.
Oh.
He says he gets to go. The man says first. He rolls 2 dice on you. Nothing. So 4 dice back at him.
Yep. That's what I rolled.
Oh, here? Huh. Interesting. Didn't report. 3 hits. That's a kill. Flag is over. And you may advance, Jeff, if you wish.
No.
I didn't think so, but I figured I'd mention it. All right, cards are in. It's Elan time, so I got to do some reshuffling.
And I'm not drawing a.
Right. Giorgio, you're entitled to a tactician card before I reshuffle because of Elan.
Okay, I will keep 1. All right, okay, I do understand. All right.
Decks are shuffled, and Giorgio, it's your play.
Okay, let's see. Like that. one.
Take command center. There you go. So imagine your leader is Foy over here.
Yeah.
So leader and units in up to 3 adjacent contiguous hexes to the leader.
So, all right, just to understand well, because it always got problem with this card. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Correct.
Not going.
But
all
not
the
him.
way.
Well,
It's
you
actually-
could, but then you got to cut somebody else.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's the leader in 3.
Okay. All I do is I save, and then let me put. One. The copy the device.
I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm with you.
All right, gentlemen, I must head to bed. I just want to stop in, say hi, and hang
It's
out with my
nice to see.
friends.
Thank you for doing remote gaming. I'm looking forward to building these battles. These are going to be crazy now. See you Saturday.
Yeah, they're gonna be insane.
See you Saturday
You're
for
on
LaSalle too.
I'm hoping. We had prior engagements, and I'm hoping that we're home in time.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Cool. See you then. Take care.
All right, you guys too. All right.
Bye
See you
bye.
soon.
Good night, Ron.
All right. So there's your 4. He's got no shots. He's got no shots. These 2 guys though do. Who you want to shoot at?
All right. Yeah, let's try. And could I use this card too, just to?
But there's no discard pile.
Yeah, they just got shuffled
Yeah,
back in.
you just lost the discard pile to Elan.
Okay. Sorry. All right.
No, it's
You
no
know
problem.
how it works. So let's try to shoot. There, I think 1 dice and 1 die. All right. I'll try to shoot there anyway. With
All
the
right.
bluff.
So either way you do that, those are line troops that move. So 1 die.
First one. Let's see if I got something. No.
Nothing. The other one. There you go. And that requires... Oh! That is the Prince of Orange. Jeff, he has to check.
He's good.
He's good. He's fine. He made it. All right. And that's all she wrote. Cards back. Jeff, it's your play.
One.
All right. That's 6.
These 3 are going to be shooting.
Got him. 1 more.
And 5.
All right, so those 2 fellas can't see nothing. These fellas here can't see nothing. So you got 3 shots. Call them.
All right. This guy's shooting at that French line.
4. Two retreats. He
He's-
can ignore
He's got to
neither.
go back a little bit.
So he's got to go back 2 spaces, Giorgio.
Yeah.
There you go. How about this fella here? Or the other guy?
All right. Yep. This guy's firing 4 dice.
All right.
1 hit.
1 hit. 3 dice.
And we will continue to concentrate on them.
Yep.
3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Another hit.
And a flag he can ignore. Okay. Nicely done. Took your card back. You draw another, and Giorgio's turn.
Yep.
Okay. Right. to keep on.
Oh, here we go. All right. Same
the-
thing. Same guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just was thinking about the fact that to move only one.
Correct. Okay.
And I will try to use this one if I can.
Yes.
Move those guys.
Well, you know, I'm going to say this for you, Giorgio. You're not a backward-looking fellow. Holy
Yeah, all
cow.
right. I have. You have to get to the crossroad in Quatre. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's certainly one point there, but it's also, you know, a game of demoralization too. So, but that's
Yeah, I know that.
all right.
I have.
So, where do you want to start?
I could shoot with those guys there.
Absolutely, 2 dice.
Yeah. Ma porca di quella puttana.
Oh, gee, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, retrograde
You
advance.
encouraged my boys to fall back.
How about the other 2
I will start with those guys.
up there?
Over there.
4 dice.
No.
Oh dear.
That's fine.
2 hexes. Yep. Okay. So, well, he still rolls 4 dice. You go back 2, Jeff. It's essentially the evade.
Okay.
Yep.
You go back 2, and now you get to roll those same 4 dice, but now only infantry symbols hit him.
All right.
1, and he does therefore have
There
to
you
check for the Prince of Orange.
He's good.
All right.
Could I advance?
No,
Or
you cannot advance on an evade.
all right. And so right now these guys, they're
4 dice. Two hits. They come back with 2. One hit and a flag he can ignore, although he does have to check for
yeah.
foy. He's fine. All right, I'll rack up the cards. Giorgio, you can take a card. And
Yep.
Jeff, it's your play. Swept the ridge almost, well, not clean, but pushed him off. What are you, printing those?
Hey, they got drawn. There's one. Hang on here. I got it. Logistics that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Glad to see you're staying in. We're getting very, very close to potential casualties. That's what matters.
3, 4. This one's gonna. That's 5. Do this. Move. Just make sure I get it right.
Oh, a blazing assault of Uhlans. Very nice. Those guys advanced too far to attack, though, right?
Nope, they only moved 1.
Just the 1? All right.
Moved from Hoff here onto the hill.
Look at that. 92nd Highlanders. Those guys move too. All right, where are your combats?
All right, let's do the artillery first. 3 dice.
Yep. One retreat which you can ignore.
All right, the Highlanders.
They fight as
Trying to
guard
get this
grenadiers.
So they're half blocks round up +1. So
3.
they're going to be 3, so 4 dice.
Why? No, they're 5 dice. They're usually 5, half down to 3.
Yeah, they're half of it would be 2.5, round up to 3, +1, so it's 4.
Why? No. But take a look.
They're guard.
It's right here. When they move, they roll 4.
Oh, when they.
Yeah, that's one place they really done the British. If they move, they don't fire as effectively.
Hang on here.
It's the number right there.
That's for regular infantry. For the guard infantry,
Guard grenadiers are right here.
roll 1 additional die in range and melee combat. It doesn't say. I get a +1 for.
That is an additional die. You'd usually roll 3. You roll half because you moved.
Yeah. So
you roll 4.
Yeah. So I get 4 dice.
Yeah, I thought that's what. I thought you were saying 5. I don't know why.
No. Yeah, I know I get 4 dice. I'm like, yeah. Wait a minute. We're doing the same math.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing. Proceed.
All right, take a hit.
And that is a check for Foy again. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Dancing with the devil again. Oh. But he's fine.
Now, isn't this a combined arms? I get to roll everything at the same time?
Only cannons.
Okay.
You got to have a cannon for that.
Okay. Then we'll do the infantry first.
4.
4 dice against them. 2 hits.
That's a kill. All right, let me deal with this one at a time. Got to go fetch over one of them banners for you. Second thing is we check for Foy now on 1 die.
Yeah.
Oh!
We got him.
Ian, diggy hole.
It makes Ian happy.
It does. Another flag goes over. And now, so that's it. So now the Uhlans.
Yes, they're 3 dice.
So the question is to my friends, the French. Oh. All right. Well, he's answered the question. He forms square, but he doesn't have to burn a card to do it. Square marker is out. So you get to roll 1 die, Giorgio, to see if you bounce him.
Our game is going.
You don't. He gets to roll 1 die to see if he hits you.
Nope.
He don't. So you're going to stare at each other and say mean things. All right. I think that was it for you, Jeff, yeah?
Yes, sir. I need to draw a card. And then
All right. Giorgio, your play.
Yeah. So those cannons here shooting there.
He brought his shiny new spade, and now he can try it out.
No, I mean it's 2
I
dice.
missed it. Missed it. Who died?
General Foy. General Foy was killed as the Dutch line shot down from their ridge and killed the French line that were there. Yes, Giorgio. Yes, you can shoot from hilltop to hilltop. Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
but I mean,
Good shooting there, Jeff.
Just asking if 2 dice each battery or.
Yes, it would
Or
be
one,
4,
yeah.
3, 2. Yeah, it'd be 2 both. Both of them would fire 2.
Okay. All right, so let's use these 1.
3. So
To activate these guys.
all right, that leaves you 1 more. Hello. Ooh. Now that, Giorgio, gives you combined arms.
Okay. I don't know what it means, but I really
What that
know the
means
rules,
is
but,
because you are firing either infantry or cavalry with artillery, you can add the dice together.
yeah, because my idea is to shoot with those two
A
batteries.
total of
again.
4 dice.
Yeah, well, you've got a choice. You can certainly do them individually if you wish, or you
He
can
can roll 6
combine
dice.
these two with. Can he combine
With
two
both
batteries?
guns. Yeah.
You-
I don't see anything that says it can't.
Oh, okay. So that's
Let me-
two.
let
You
me
would
just
be
look.
basically, yeah. You get to roll 6 dice, Giorgio.
Yeah, but it they could make square. if
Yes,
they
that's true.
want, or-
Because that is true. He does. If you come in with the cavalry, Giorgio, he does, and you do that melee. I do have to give Jeff a chance to form square if he wishes.
That's why I don't know how it would work. So I could combine only one battery.
No, I haven't
Yeah,
looked. Go ahead, Jeff.
In the very first sentence, it says, when ordered infantry or cavalry unit is about to attack an enemy unit in melee, one or more ordered
Wow.
artillery units may combine their battle dice. Yeah,
Wow. So
basically grand battery.
sure.
It-
So all
Jim,
6. Mhm.
So, real quick though, if Jeff forms square though, there's no advantage to the artillery, right?
Oh, it's
Like
huge.
Blucher.
He actually gets an
Yeah,
extra
it is.
die.
Oh, okay.
If Jeff
okay.
forms
Sorry.
square, he gets to roll in a whole additional die per battery.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not. That's not going to happen.
I figured not, but you have to be. So, Giorgio, the answer to the question is he is not forming square, and you can roll 6 dice simultaneously on his Highlanders. That's all your guys.
Or you can not and see how each. He also has the option to see if things have effect too.
Sure, that's
I
right.
don't want
It's up to him.
because sometimes.
I'm just saying, right? Because you could maybe you get a. Well, he ignores these guys. Ignore 2 flags though.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's say to roll 6 and see if.
Yep.
6 dice.
That's a better choice, but I want to give him the option.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, sure.
See, you see what happens, and then you throw dice at something else.
6
Yeah,
dice.
we're gonna see if,
That's a kill. No, it isn't. 1 short.
no. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's brutal. Well done. That was well chosen.
What was that?
Were those the guys that were dancing there at the beginning of Waterloo? movie?
Saber infantry. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that's no. Those guys are the black. Oh no, those are Gordon's. Those are Gordon's boys. Yeah, the 92nd. Mm-hmm. That's them. They just had a bad time of it. They come back, I imagine, with 2, Jeff.
2 dice.
Yeah. Got a hit and a retreat,
take the-
which you can't ignore.
Yeah.
So a bloody outcome, but he's didn't get killed.
Let's
Didn't get killed.
there or
1, just 1. Yeah, you can go either one.
yeah, sure. Yeah, no, but all right. I'll go there.
All right. It's rather dramatic. All right, Giorgio gets a card. Jeff gets to play.
Yep. I think there's a painting about the Charge of Cavalry against.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it's bloody bagpipes. As a matter of fact, it's right here. It's the picture sitting underneath the British. That's the 92nd in square facing off against a charge of lancers.
Yeah. Those are not answers, but
No, but it'll have to do. So, Jeff, you played 2 in the center. Very good. That feller and who else?
And the artillery is going to support my assault on this French line.
Those fellers there. Got him. All right, so he's coming down the hill, British line. That's got to be 4, yeah?
did you not say that
4 plus
artillery
3
support-
is 7 dice.
What's that, Giorgio?
Sorry, did you not say that artillery only supports cavalry?
No, it supports... artillery only supports infantry or cavalry.
Okay, right.
It's just
Melee,
the question earlier was, can infantry support cavalry or cavalry infantry?
Ah,
And the
right,
answer
sorry.
is no.
Okay.
So 4 plus 3, 7. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Giorgio, do you wish to form square? Oh, you can't. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm shutting up.
No.
And it doesn't matter to kill. Holy cow.
Oof. 3. White. There were. Sorry.
2 sabers,
Only
2 sabers, 2 infantry.
No,
no. They kill only
it's three. It's
infantry.
3 infantry and 3 retreats.
Was I looking at the wrong
He
one?
doesn't. He,
Was I looking at
yeah.
the wrong one? Oh, forgive me. Well, the nice
Yeah.
thing about Tabletop Simulator is I can undo my mistakes. Ta-da! Look, they didn't die at all. Ha-ha!
Oh.
So
And they-
3
I
retreats?
I could ignore the first one.
3
but
retreats.
I could not ignore the 2.
Correct. You
So
can
I have
ignore
to
2 of them.
retreat 2.
Yep. Or ignore 1 and you
How
have to
does-
take 2.
How does he ignore?
Because he's supported.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
he
2
was
units
supported.
here.
So he has to go back to. Okay. All right. I was
Alrighty.
hoping for a kill there, but
Yeah, got awful close. Giorgio, your play.
Yeah, I'm looking at the card.
Sure.
Either there. See.
Bad day for the men in skirts. Tell you what.
yeah, they got hurt.
I could play on this one.
1-1-1. You got it.
What I have. So let's see, starting from these. One here.
I will say one thing I really like about this scenario setup is that they start out the Nassurs where they belong, out in the trees, you know? Out in the Boisseau wood.
Yeah.
Now, the volley and bayonet fight did get up in there, but this one starts it right there. I like it. Who'd you do in the center?
This one counts.
Yep.
This one.
Jim, you did not award a banner for what you thought was a kill. There,
No, I
right? You
didn't.
have
No,
to.
I didn't.
Yeah, Ian Jackson was asking, but I didn't.
I was
think you-
sneaking over there to do it, but I stopped before it happened.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, who did you do on the right, Giorgio? I see the horse for the center.
Yeah,
I see the...
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's not. I don't think it's a good idea to charge here because it's 1 die.
Correct.
That's why it's better to activate this one. You shoot the 2 dice and see what happens. And from this side,
All right.
even if like that. I'm going there. There.
Oh, he's not. Oh. I repeat.
I didn't draw a card last time.
Well, then go ahead. It won't hurt nothing.
Yeah.
Just make sure you got 6. You're either drawing too many or too few over there.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So Giorgio, you've got. Okay. So which fight you want? You've got. You got.
These guys
3.
in the woods.
You got 3.
Yeah. Right. Let's start for the.
Start with them.
French.
It's
Yeah.
2 dice. 2 dice on them Jaegers. They have to retreat. Check those Jaeger stats. Do they just go back 1? Portuguese lights may have to
Let
go.
me.
Portuguese lights may have to
Okay.
go back more.
Lights.
Nope,
Nope.
just 1. Right. Back
They're
they
not
go.
supported. They're on the left.
Yep, exactly. They got to go.
Okay.
Okay. The Nassurs. Okay, so those Jaegers are pushed back. Now this gun wants to shoot. That's 1 die on those Highlanders.
Why it's only one? You said
4,
it's
3.
2.
Oh, that's right. It's hilltop to hilltop, so it's 2. It's 2.
Oh, boy.
Got him.
Oh, I finally got a kill.
Is that the first flag? Oh my goodness, it is.
Yeah.
I'm slow, but I'm coming. That's joking, man.
Yeah. All right.
Hey guys,
Look,
I'm gonna head off to bed. I'll
You take
see
care,
you
Mike. It's good to see you. See you Saturday.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Bye.
We'll see you. 3
Bye.
dice. Nothing.
4 dice back.
Yeah.
With swords, I did not kill with swords. And,
Oh, you got a saber? Did I miss that?
yeah, 2.
Oh, that counts. Yeah, that's 2 hits. I don't know where my head was. Yeah, that counts. So now you're down to, I think you're down to die, Jeff.
Yep. 3 dice.
Okay.
I'll take
Ooh.
that.
Ooh.
Wow. That was a bloody fight. Holy stuffins.
Okay.
And I was wrong over here, Jeff. That's a melee. You get 2 more dice.
Oh.
It only is halved on 5. No, for Giorgio gets 2 more. That's a melee. He doesn't get halved.
Oh, yeah.
You still got to retreat, but he gets 2 more, and he does get a kill.
It does get a kill out of it.
All right. There we go. Much better. Prevented an egregious wrong. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Already draw my card. So.
Yes, you may. You get yourself.
Already.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool. And Jeff, you're at the bat. Stop it. You and the stopping of it.
Hey, listen, I have had some nights where I've had drawn crappy cards. I'm taking the win here, okay?
I'm taking it. 6 dice, you. All right. That's the only thing that doesn't count is the saber. 3 guns, a wild, and an infantry.
4, 3, 2, 1. I can actually. Oh, actually, we could hit him there. 4, 3, 2. Yeah. You can actually hit that guy in the hill. Okay. All right. So my 3 guns will fire, which is what I got, and I got an infantry unit.
Where's your other gun? There it is.
And tell you what, we're going to throw this British line into that. Yeah, we'll throw that British line into that French square since it can't go anywhere. All right.
3 guns.
So let's start.
So make sure you got everybody. Your 3 guns, an infantry, and a wild. What was your?
Oh,
wild?
and I get a wild card.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Okay. Golly, we're gonna do. Yeah, I think that'll work for me.
Where you want to start?
Let's start with this artillery over here. 3 dice on that.
Is that including the Elan?
Oh no, 4 dice.
You got it.
But that one will do the.
Never do any more than you have to. 2 more for the win. Or 3 more. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 more.
All right. I can't hit him, but I could hit him. So we could theoretically do a combined arms on this sucker.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're going to do.
So here's an interesting question.
You know what?
What? Sorry.
No, you know what? We're going to go that direction. We're just going to fire. Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It-
2 dice.
Yeah, get 2 dice on him. We'll fire on him, and we're not going to do combined arms. We'll just do 2 dice on him.
All right.
Nothing.
Horsies?
All right. Well, then we'll do 3 dice on him.
4 dice actually, but
Yeah.
4 dice.
but Giorgio,
Yeah.
do you want to
know
form
what?
square?
4 dice.
Yeah, sure.
He's going to form square. So, Jeff, take a card from him.
Yep.
Giorgio, one die to see if you bounce him.
Yeah, one die.
You don't. One die to see if you kill him.
I
You
got
do.
him.
Still think it's the right thing to do, even if it's a little bureaucratic. So you get that card back, Giorgio, right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now, Jeff, you may advance and attack again. You've got to go here.
Yeah. So yep.
But you get to go one whole extra space.
I can either come back. Yeah, let's come down on those French in the. That's
All right, so you're going to come
do
down
they go
and
to square?
hit those guys. Do those guys square, Giorgio?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they
take
do.
another card. Gonna do this till we can't no more. See if you bounce him, Jeff. You do not. Or Giorgio. Now, Jeff, see if you hit him.
Got one.
You do. All right, they're locked in love. That's love. I know, I can tell. And now you had one other, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I got 5 dice against that.
Yep.
And yeah, my Elan wouldn't have affected the. You only ever get one die.
No matter what you do, it's one die.
Yep.
Two?
2 hits on him.
And unfortunately, he doesn't get to come back.
Yep, it's up the hill.
Yep, uphill with one die doesn't work. All right.
Only one die for me.
You don't get to come back, unfortunately, because you got to go uphill.
Square.
Yep. So you're stuck. All right, that's all the Elan. So let's
Nope. I get my artillery here.
That's right. I just lost the die. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Who are they shooting at?
And I have to melee him, unfortunately, but it's
These guys here?
down. No, it's not. I don't think it is artillery in the woods. Is that a negative?
Where are you going from?
No, it is. I have to fire at the.
I don't think you can because they're.
Oh no, that's Dutch line. Oh,
Yeah.
duh. Okay.
Yeah,
So the only thing I can hit is back here.
that's what
Okay.
was confusing me.
Oh, or I can hit this cavalry.
You could. Yeah.
Let's hit that cavalry.
4-3.
So 4.
5. Sorry,
4,
4-3
3
to 4.
plus.
1 is 4. Yeah.
And it goes to 4. I'll take the kill.
It's a kill. I love it when Giorgio does that. I'm not happy he's getting it that way, but I'm just imagining.
What happened?
It was just what Giorgio was saying in Italian.
What was he saying in Italian? Come on.
I just say, allora dimmelo. This means, and so just tell me. It's like that.
Have you done enough damage now, Wellington?
I'm trying to figure out how to do more, but I can't. So I'm just going to draw a tactician card.
Yep. And Giorgio, you get one too.
And draw my command card.
And Giorgio, did you take a tactician card?
No, but could I use this one? So
Yes, yeah. Use your capital.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Capable.
Mm-hmm. You may rummage.
So, all right.
How many do we have to win?
You're one away, Jeff.
3,
Yeah.
4.
So you can't go in here. You gotta
9
go in here.
banners.
Huh?
9 banners. Dang. That's a big.
2 tactician card or.
You can only pick Giorgio. You can only pick from these.
Sorry. Okay.
It's only the discard pile.
I didn't understand that. All right. Make any sense, but another.
All right. Now I can.
And one more.
And you get one more. Yep. reshuffled both decks. Giorgio, it's your play.
Yeah. That's losing the game, but okay.
1-1-1. Up he comes. Those lights are like, where are you going? Where are you going? All right. Who do you want to do first? 4 dice. Kill. Thank you, Jeff. Cannon fire was right there. Who are they shooting at? These fellas up here?
Yeah. Just one thing. I have to advance. I know
You
guys
do not
know
have
that,
to.
right?
You may.
Okay. Yeah, the cannons against the cavalry.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I was looking over there. 3. Retreat. They can't ignore it. So that'll be 1 back. There's only 1 place for them to go.
Hey, they're right next to the target they really, really, really want to kill.
We'll see if they can. And now 2.
Those guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
Got
got
him.
him.
Flag over. Look at that. Little fight in the French
That's
left. Look at that. Took a 1-1-1 and turned it into something. Giorgio gets a card. Jeff plays.
Yep.
Fire and hold. 4 guys.
No.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
Well, but I want to fire. I want to
You
do
got-
some things
are-
here.
are-
I was thinking.
Seriously crazy.
Come on, Jeff.
Well, but
Another-
it's not.
Well,
that
it is
round
fair
card.
to say the one thing I will observe is he only does have 1. Now that I'm looking at it, unless the cannon counts. I don't
Well,
think
I've got this artillery that could fire, and this
You've
could
got 2
fire.
shots.
This artillery, I've got 3 shots that I could theoretically take.
Yeah. At
Um,
+1, so it's up to you.
All right, yeah, we'll just do it. All right.
All right. Not another.
All right, so this artillery is going to fire.
Yep.
And I get up what 4? Yeah. Technically, these guys could fire too.
Who's that?
This Dutch battalion.
Oh, that little Dutch battalion? Yeah, it could. Sure.
Mm.
It'd have 1 die.
All
but
right.
It don't cost nothing.
All right. We're gonna do the 2 artillery.
Okay, you got that one.
Um,
You got this one. Got him. You got 2 more.
and
These
we'll do the
guys,
Dutch battalion,
Yeah.
and we'll do this artillery here too.
Which one there? I'm sorry.
Just
Yeah.
way back here in the back.
Give me a tab on him. Ah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Where do you want to start?
Well, let's just do them. So it's 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's 2 dice.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. That I didn't think was going your way.
Yeah, I know. When you see that rolling, it's like, oh, please. All right, 4. All right, so the next unit is
That's
right
3
here.
dice.
4, 3, 2, 3 dice.
1 in a retreat.
A
He
hit
has
and a
to
retreat.
make the retreat. All right. 10 now. Who's next?
All right, the dice line,
5.
4 dice, so it's 5 dice. Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's the kill.
That's game.
That wins the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. You know something? For all of what it is, this is not a ridiculously bad version of the scenario.
I have to say, I thought the French were going to roll over top of me.
And I think that they
but
can. But you drew great cards.
Yeah.
And Giorgio on 1 or 2 critical turns just had the dice walk away from it.
And he didn't have a lot of depth.
Right.
Once I started hammering his units, he didn't have a lot of depth.
And he confronted the one thing that I struggle with every time I play this game that I do like very much. Look at this parking lot back here.
Yes. Well, the problem is I held on to that.
Sure, but
purposely,
you've still got cards you can use, and this is a lot of nice horses. And 2 more whole French, you basically got, those are brigades, so you've got a division sitting back there. I don't know. But
that's why I held on to Le Grand Maneuver. I never used it so that he couldn't use it.
Sure. No, I get it. And definitely if he'd have gotten another forced march or something like that, that proves nasty. But no, it's not a bad simulation of the scenario. It just isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I had really, really good cards, without question.
So Has just rushed out and fixed the bridges so they don't do what they did in our earlier battle. Thank you, Has.
Love you, Has.
You're
Yeah,
nice.
the fact that I could use a couple of cards that I got to move the cavalry on. That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't think, try to charge the ridge would be an option. But as you say, if you don't have the cards to support you and the dice, but that's in every game, So
Yeah. To Bruce Schmidt's question, this game was one I already played. It is in my workshop. Look for Cyrano with that von Reiswitz face. It's in here. I've got this one on the in my workshop. So this one is here. But anyway, you were saying?
No, just saying that as in every game, if you don't have if dice did not support you, cards neither, it's quite difficult. But surely I was wrong with my tactics,
Yeah, no, I don't know as either of you made any obvious mistakes. I mean, it's just there is a certain amount of luck to be sure. It also interests me that the road that plays so much a part of the name, it's called Quatre for a reason, is gone. For those following along at home, that road actually runs this way.
Yep.
And then there's the main road that runs this way. So this map too is tilted fairly dramatically to the right, I guess, to the left, depending on your perspective. But it's interesting. We played Napoleon's Last Battles, which I love as a campaign. I'm not sure this isn't a better game with a battle. It does give you the strong sense of why the forest was important. It gives you a sense of the struggle that Wellington has. The one thing it doesn't have, the one thing it does not have is, well, maybe it does, the fact that the French have to come. Giorgio did his very best to come driving between these ridges and all this other stuff. And it's also interesting. They said the river was not consequential, but boy, oh boy, like everything in Commands and Colors Napoleonics, those hills certainly were.
Well, and again, Giorgio didn't get great cards.
Right.
To be offensive, you have to have those assault. I think he had one assault card on his my right, his left. He had a lot of 1-1-1 or 1-2-1. He did not have the really great cards.
Right. He
for-
never,
to
you know,
make
I don't
assaults.
think you got a single assault left, center, or right, Giorgio, the whole night, whereas Jeff got, what, 3 of them?
Well,
No,
he did
yeah.
get one on his left.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
did get one on his left, but it then hung his troops out there, and I was able to blast away at him.
Yeah, it was the first one that I played to assault from on the right,
Mm.
on my right. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I got the the one that I could use the general to move 3 base,
Hmm.
and I used it both. I used it here in the center, and the general was killed just up. So
Yeah.
uh,
And we, well, this one had everything. It had a lot of action, a lot of back and forth, and a leader casualty.
Ian is happy.
So the evening went as planned. Well, thank you, Giorgio, so much. That was a lot more gaming than you even bought in for. We got through the 1809 scenario, we got through some 1809 maneuvering, and we got through Project Quatre part, which was actually supposed to be part 2, which was the Commands and Colors Napoleonics. So we've now booked in, and we're going to go back for our. It's going to be our last round for a little bit, just looking ahead, because on Saturday we're going to teach and learn LaSalle 2. This is a smaller battle. There's not a lot of room at the table, so it's probably only going to be 4 or 5 folks again, maybe even just 4, because LaSalle is very focused. It's quite small. Once we're done with that, and that may take 2 weeks because we're teaching a brand new system that's got a lot of stuff that folks won't be familiar with, we will be turning over Saturday Night Fights for a couple of weeks, I think, to Le Grand Battle Borodino, just because Jeff has been so earnest and patient and deserves to see that thing fought through to an honest finish. So, and I know Tuna wants to play, and he's going to bring that crew along. So we will all get together for a giant Napoleonic bash using Commands and Colors Napoleonic. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. Subscribe, like, do all those things YouTube does, because apparently it gets us more attention, and it's really all about bringing people to realize, hey, you can play games this fun way. Again, thank you, Giorgio. Thank you, Jeff. And to OJ and everybody, thank you all so much. And thanks to everybody that was watching. We really do appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Take care, and be kind to yourselves and one another. We'll see you soon.